Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to high school junior football coverage on Saultsports TV. This broadcast is brought to you by the ADSB and HSC DSB. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below to support our Saultsports TV YouTube channel and receive notifications every time we go live. We are ready to go live here at Superior Heights, where the White Pines Junior Wolverines are facing off against the Superior Heights Steelhawks. We're just about ready for kickoff. White Pines onside kick to number 6.
Yeah, an onside kick. Superior recovers.
The short kick is fielded
It's
by
first
number
down
6, Will Madaw.
At the 55
He's
for
tackled right
Superior.
around midfield. Be first down and 10 for the Superior Heights Steelhawks at the White Pines 54-yard line.
Looks like we got a decent day for football.
You got a great day.
Hopefully the rain holds off and we'll have a good game.
Yeah. The kick by Ethan McCorkle, recovered at the 55-meter line, just inside the White Pines territory. They'll take over first and 10 from the 54 of White Pines. So far, no rain today, so it looks like a nice dry evening. Rain expected about 8 o'clock. Quick sweep
To number 18. Ben Trevisnute. Very nice run. Yeah, good push by Superior.
Number 18, Nicholas Loudon with a nice number.
Ben Trevisnute on the carry, sweep, right, pick up about 18 yards. 18-yard pickup by Ben Trevisnute on the sweep. Brings up a first down at the White Pines 36.
Yeah, good first play. We're first down at the 36 of White Pines. Another pitch left to Trevisnute. Nice little cutback. Great run. Fantastic run, Scotty.
Making lots of tacklers miss down to the 15. Brings up another first down in the red zone from the 15-yard line. Trevisnute with a large carry.
That was a nice inside run. Nice blocking on the outside, which is nice to see in junior football. You don't see a lot of it.
They're mixing up the play calling, running right, running left. Let's see if we go to the air, but probably stay on the ground for a first and 10 inside the 15.
Fullback carry, number 64 with I think it's a 5-yard carry. Nice hard run inside. Albert Perot.
Albert Pro, big tailback, running with power, up the middle. Gain of probably 4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 6.
You always like to see it, Scotty, pounding the rock upside in the middle, eh?
Hey, old Tom Rathman football. Smash mouth right down the middle, wearing you out by the third, fourth quarter. Balls again.
Hand off to Trevisnute.
Looks like he's going to get his number called quite a bit this year.
It's a first down again, Superior.
So we're inside the 10 to the 4. First and goal from the 4-yard line.
Nice offensive start for Superior. Keeping it on the ground, keep it outside of the, keep it out of the air. A little windy today, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of running today.
Rain not to be a factor until about 8 o'clock, so we should get this one in under dry conditions.
Looks like a counter outside. Nice tackle on the 1-yard line.
Looks like Nick Deering on the carry, 39. We'll double check that. 39 Nick Deering on the carry down to the 1-yard line.
And Neshoba Moore, great tackle. It looked like a touchdown saving tackle, which was fantastic. Cornerback for White Pines.
So it's going to be second down and goal for the Steelhawks from the 1-yard line.
We're going to see if Superior can have a nice push, pound the rock up the middle, and hopefully get 6 points here.
White Pines stack in the middle, expecting the quick off tackle.
Hand off to Trevisnute. Great carry, very nice drive on the ground for Superior Heights.
Trevisnute with the touchdown run, and the Superior Heights Steelhawks take a 6-0 lead.
As you hear Jim Monaco in the background, 6-0 lead for Superior Heights on the carry by Trevisnute. Marching the ball nicely. They'll now attempt the extra point. Number 10, Dylan Wooten.
Yeah, very nice start to the game.
Yeah.
got White Pines on their heels, but I'm sure White Pines will. They've got a really good they've really got a good run game. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that.
Oh, bad snap. It's picked up by the holder. He fumbles the ball, but recovers. The extra point
The
is
2-point conversion
unsuccessful.
try is no good, but there is a flag down.
Flag on the play, so we'll see who it goes against. Offside against Superior Heights will probably be declined. And we may say a kickoff. We'll see what the...
Yeah, captains are talking to the ref, so we'll see who decides to either decline or... Too many men on Superior.
My mistake, I said offside. It was a too many men infraction.
Looks like they're going to take it on the kickoff
The
spot.
penalty is against Superior Heights, so the extra point try is no good. Score remains Superior Heights 6, White Pines Wolverines 0.
9:03 to go in the first quarter. Efficient march down the field for the Superior Heights Steelhawks, scoring with a 1-yard carry from Ben Travis Newt. Kickoff to come.
So yeah, 6-0 Superior. Great drive down the field. White Pines got some work cut out for them now, but kickoff's going to start shortly. So it's
White Pines, the early favorite with 35-7 win a few weeks ago in their pocket, but Superior Heights has mentioned that they have been much improved and looking for a much closer game this year or this week.
Yeah, White Pines has really come along. Good program.
Back deep to receive
Coach
the
Baz
kickoff
and
for the
Bujo
White
really
Pines
have these kids
Wolverines is
playing
number
well.
4, Jacob Day, and number 18,
I'm a true
Nicholas
testament. I'm
Loudon.
a offensive coordinator for the junior football team at St. Mary's, and what a good scrimmage we had last week, and we were on the losing end, but great game, 14-12. Here's a kickoff to White Pines, number 24, with a beautiful hit by Superior. I believe it's number 21.
Number
Chase
24,
Christie.
Adam Hassan with the return. He gets it out to the 40.
Chase Christie with a tackle from Superior.
8-yard line, the first down and 10.
Looks
for
like
the
White
Wolverines.
Pines will take over at their 47.
Number 21, Chase Christie
Looks
with
like
the tackle.
Logan Daring doing the kicking duties for Superior Heights. Nice deep kick with a decent return. White Pines looks to set up at their 48, looking to march the ball down the field and answer what was a great opening drive for Superior Heights. So White Pines on the offense, more to come. Karen Pine back, number 19. At quarterback, hands to inside to the fullback.
Is that Nicholas Ludit?
Number 18, Nicholas Loudon on the
Loudon,
carry.
yeah,
He
it
gets,
is.
looks like 5, makes a second down and 5.
Good carry, right up the middle. Looks like it's going to be one of those games where who's going to be tougher, Scotty? And I'll tell you, it's nice to watch.
Number 62,
Nice to
Grayson
watch some
Monero,
high school
number 18,
football when
Ben
they're
Travis
pounding the ball
with
like
the
this.
tackle.
Yeah, love to see the aerial attack, but earlier on, getting their feel here, we're just going to run the ball. And
Another carry by Loudit, up the gut again. Defensive stand so far from Superior. They're thick in the middle, which is nice to see.
Number 18, Loudon on the carry once again. He gets out to the midfield stripe, makes it 3rd down and 3.
brings out 3rd and 3. Of course, in junior football, we play 4 downs as opposed
Number
to the
62,
3
Grayson Monero.
down
Number
system that
66,
they use in the senior football loop.
Keegan Staniforth on the tackle.
Pine back for the shotgun. Looks like he's going to carry.
Quarterback
round the
option
tackle.
out to the right. Beautiful tackle by 67. Carson Pettit from Superior. Very nice. He stepped up and took him. It's a loss of, I think, 3 or 4 yards.
Pettit with the nice pursuit across the line and move for
Number 19,
for a big
Garen
man.
Pine on the carry. He's
able
stopped
to
for a
track
short loss,
down
makes it
the
4th and 5.
Ball carrier and brings up a 4th and 5. So White Pines has a decision to make.
67, Carson Pettit with the tackle.
Looks like they're going to set up to punt, Scotty. Yeah, I think that's what's.
And number 8, Neshoba Moore looks like he's back to punt. Let's watch for the funny stuff.
To Cole Bennett, receiving for Superior. Let's see what we have.
High snap.
High snap.
Ball retrieved by Moore.
Oh, beautiful
And
punt.
he pulled off a
Beautiful
nice
punt.
kick. Takes a White Pines bounce, but receiver's back to run it back.
Got Gavin Darlow on the carry, and he gets met by a few White Pines tacklers. Well done.
Number 39,
Great coverage
Nick
on the
Gearing
play.
recovers the long punt, brings it out to the 22-yard
That'll bring
line,
up
and
first down
for the
for
Steelhawks.
Superior. Heights at their, I
Number
believe it's at their
61,
22.
Xavier Rollins.
7:24 in the first quarter,
Wolverines.
6-0 Superior Heights from their 22-yard line.
And of course, at this level, the special teams is always an important factor. So
Absolutely.
the extra points missed or converted, some of your deep punts and coverage, special teams doing a great job for White Pines.
Well, you preach that at
deep.
practice, right? And they're just as welcome to score points for your team as the offense and defense.
Yep. They always focus on the three facets of the game: offense, defense, and
Flags before the snap.
often forgotten special teams, but they can be the difference maker in the
Absolutely.
game.
Offside White Pines. We'll move the ball, so it's going to be 1st and 5 for Superior.
Offside against the defense. The 5-yard penalty. Make it 1st down and 5.
1st and 5.
They don't have that continuous play anymore, so it's a free play. They don't have that anymore. The defense goes offside, so it's a free play, right? They don't have the automatic.
We have 1st down repeated. Offside against White Pines, so again, an extra 5 yards. 1st and 5 from the 27.
And in prior years, they used to let that play go, but I think for player safety, they're blowing that dead right away, which is always good. Oh, nice little run by Superior Heights around the edge on a sweep for a 1st down.
Travis Newt, he goes around the right side and gets the 1st down.
Travis Newt having a great start to the game.
Absolutely. And you love those shoes. You can see his red shoes or pink shoes from a mile away. He's just moving those lightning fast and picking up lots of yards.
No, that's great. Nice outside carry. The offensive line's doing a real nice job sealing the outside, giving them a lot of opportunity for the outside runs. Well done.
And a big contingent for the Superior Heights. They have a lot of spares and a lot of backups ready to fill in if need be. And they have some big boys and girls on that team. That,
64, Albert Perot with a carry.
Number 64, Albert Perot on the carry. He goes straight ahead for about a yard, makes a 2nd down.
Met by
and
a
9.
few White Pines linemen. Well done.
I always appreciate when
58,
you see
Wayne
gang tackling.
Jones Reed with the tackle.
Lots of helmets on the balls and making the stop, bringing up a 2nd and 9. May not have even got a yard on the
No,
play,
I don't
so
think there was much there, Scott.
No.
Maybe a half a yard, yeah.
Excellent.
So it's 2nd down.
As
And,
I was
10 yards.
As I was saying, Superior Heights actually boasts 5 young ladies on the team this year. So
That's a great tackle by number 51.
Travis again, he gets maybe a yard.
Steve
on the
Nolan
3rd
Day
down
with a
and
great
10.
tackle on the outside, but there's a flag on the play.
Number 58, Wayne Jones Reed.
It may
with
be
another
delay of
tackle.
game, but we'll see what the ref has to say here once they pick up their laundry.
Coach Figures from White Pines mentioned that Stephen Nolan Day, we will be hearing his name a lot this afternoon. He's a great starter and figures to be in on a lot of the defensive plays for the Wolverines. So
Now, is he also the fullback as well?
I believe they do some double duty, but
does, yeah.
he's their go-to on defense. So we'll see if
Nice stand-up
Here's the-
defensive end, which is off the ball quick, and he's in the backfield a lot, and they're trying to run away from him. Very nice run.
Travis Newt again.
Nice run, close to a 1st down.
Nice run by number 18, Ben Travis Newt. He scrambles forward for about 11 yards. Looks like a 1st down.
Pretty favorable
Number
spot
23,
there. We'll
Ethan
see
McCorkle. Number
if we need to
43,
make a measurement.
Arthur Vincent with the tackle.
Yeah, it brings us up 4th down, and it. They are calling a 1st down.
Wow. I believe they said Arthur Vincent in on the tackle, helping out. Cast of other Wolverines too.
So it's 1st and
Make the
goal
stop.
Superior on their 46-yard line. They're making a run at it again. Great run game right now, and that's the trick to junior football is you want to support the run game, and that gets your air attack going. So hopefully we'll see something in the air soon. But for now, they're doing well around the ball, Scott.
Yeah, and
Little shaky on the
64.
handoff.
64 with the carry, fumbled in the backfield, retained
Number
possession.
64,
gained a couple
Albert Pro on the
yards.
carry. He gets about
Perot with the
5 yards, makes a
gain.
2nd down and 5. Number 11, Benjamin Potter with the tackle
You'll
for the White
also
Pines
see-
Wolverines.
You'll notice the White Pines defense rolling up in coverage and trying to stop the run, so it might be susceptible to a pass if Superior Heights can notice that and maybe try a long throw. But as they're running along the ground and doing a great job, they'll probably stay right there.
Another outside run by Travis Newt. Very nice cut upside. Great run, Travis Newt. Well done. It's got to be a 13, 14-yard
Nice
carry
run
for
by
first
number 18,
down.
Ben Trevisnute. He gets 12
Once he gets to that
yards and
edge,
first down.
he cuts it up inside. He's a nice little runner inside.
Yeah, running off
Looks like
tackle, turning
56,
back in when he
Austin
needs to.
Crowley with
Looks like a
tackle for the
young
White Pines Wolverines.
Barry
It's gonna be
Sanders.
First down and 10, Superior on the White Pines 46.
Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, St. Mary's Knights take on the Core Colts tomorrow. The junior game is at 4:45, and I believe the senior game, Scott, is 7:30.
I believe so. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's two great programs coming together tomorrow, both senior and junior, having great seasons, and looking forward to a great matchup both junior senior levels tomorrow. 2nd and 10. Ball's handed off again.
A nice inside counter run for a first down. It looks for 12 yards. Number 39, Nick Deering. Great run outside the middle. I'll tell you, the offensive line for Superior is really getting a nice push. You know, the running backs aren't getting touched until 3 or 4 yards down, which is, as a coach, that's what you want to see. You know, after the 3 or 4 yards, running back should be able to do his own work after that. But nice to see the lineman downfield.
Especially in a 4-down situation, 3 yards each down, you keep moving the sticks and marching the ball, which is nice to see.
Another pitch out to Trevisnute around the end. Wants to cut it up inside and takes it outside, and he's off to the races. Great run. 30-yard carry, I believe, from Trevisnute.
18, Ben Trevisnute speeds down the right sideline, gets
And the
inside
race
the
is
10-yard
on.
line. It'll be
Here
first
comes
down
Pride
and
in the
goal
back
for the
stretch.
Superior Heights Steelhawks.
We've been hearing that name a lot already, and it's only
Number 8 in the
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Trevor.
Trevinute's having a heck of a game so far, and obviously you have to give kudos to their line. Doing a great job.
Getting off the ball well and
Absolutely.
imposing their will on the defensive line of White Pines. They'll have to step up their game to stop this potent running attack.
And you know that's always a weakness in junior football. Most times is your line, and you know there's just not a lot of big kids nowadays. So when you get a good line and a smart line, I'll tell you, you can really win some games on the ground.
And we have some big boys on that offensive line, but there's some shifty young.
Nice carry again, touchdown 39. Nick Deering on the counter. It looked like again a great push by the Superior offensive line
for the Superior Heights Steelhawks touchdown, and they extend their lead to 12-0.
12-0 the lead for Superior Heights. Going to try an extra point. They may want to go for the 2-point conversion, make it a 2-score goal game. We'll see what they bring. Looks like they're setting up to kick the extra.
1 point.
1 point. 1 point for the extra point coming up for the kick. Hopefully we have a nice snap. Snap is good.
Snap is good.
Ball is down. And waiting for the sign.
Convert looks good.
Convert is up and good, and it's now 13-0.
So 13-0. Elected not to go for the 14-point lead. Instead, they settled for the 1 point. Of course, if you run a play and get to the end zone on the convert, you get a 2-point
So
conversion.
13-0 Superior Heights. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Both teams are keeping it on the ground. We haven't seen a pass yet, so you don't know. A little windy. I see the trees moving right now, and it looks doesn't look like it's going to let up a bit. But the ground attack for Superior tonight so far is overpowering right now for White Pines, and I'm sure with the two coaches, Bazo and Bujold, I'm sure they'll make some adjustments. You can guarantee that.
Yeah. Very efficient running, very straight ahead. Nothing fancy, just getting to second phase blocking, and the linemen are doing a great job for the Steelhawks. So we'll expect more of that until they get stopped. So we've got an overload here on the right-hand side for the kickoff.
Looks like an onside kick, Superior.
And
No, it was a fake onside kick.
But overload left, so they run towards it. Nice return now.
Yeah, great
Ball
run
is
back, number 24. There was a fumble in the play. We'll see who recovered the ball.
Unfortunately, on our roster,
Ball
we don't
is
have a
loose.
24. We'll listen for the name. I'll have to update our player card there to let you know who number 24 is.
There
on
was
the
a fumble
return.
and recovered by White Pines.
Recovered by the White Pines Wolverines, and they'll start first down and 10 from their own 50-yard line.
Andrew Hussein wearing number 24 on the White. Okay, wearing number 24 for the White Pines on the return. Looks like White Pines retrieved the ball, and they will start on offense.
Superior right up to the line. I'll tell you, they're ready for it. Their linemen are down, ready for this run game, and it's showing. They had a really nice defensive stand in their first series, and it looks like a false start on White Pines. Wind's starting to pick up a bit here now,
So there's a flag down before the snap.
that may cause a little distraction for an air assault.
Illegal
by
procedure
either
against
team.
the offense makes it first down and 15.
Legal procedure by White Pines. It'll move them back 5 yards, and we'll redo first down, so it'll be first and 15 on White Pines 45 for White Pines.
And back to Hussein, 24, who returned that punt, or the kickoff rather. We'll have more about him on in a few minutes. New player to the White Pines Wolverines program. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
A direct snap to the running back. Well played by the defense of Superior Heights. Zero gain, I believe.
Looks like
Number
McCorkle.
23, Ethan McCorkle on the
Ethan
carry.
McCorkle on the carry.
He stopped for a loss of one, makes it
Both
second down
teams
and
using
16.
a run-by-committee approach with many different ball carriers.
Number 63, Wyatt Erb. Number 62, Grayson Monero.
Herb
with
and
the tackle.
Monero on the tackles for Superior Heights. Brings up a second and long. It's 15
Looks like
yards.
hurry up for White Pines. Direct snap again to the running back, 23. Ethan McCorkle again met quickly in the backfield by committee
Number
for Superior
23,
Heights.
Ethan McCorkle on the carry once again. Short loss makes it third.
I'll tell you,
and
Scott,
17.
their D lines
62,
look at
Grayson
they're
Monero
down
with
right
another
away.
tackle for the Superior Heights
They're
Steelhawks.
ready for the plays. They're not waiting, and you can tell they're firing off the line, almost at the snap of the ball. That's fantastic, and they're meeting their running backs in the backfield, which is what you want as a coach.
And Coach Adam Gauthier mentioned that he's in charge of the defense and he wants those guys reacting. And
There's a fake bootleg to the left, caught by number 28. Beautiful pass and run, just about a first down. We'll see the measurement, but I believe it is.
and pass to Owen Bouchard. Great conversion if they make the first down. 3rd and 15 play, end of the first quarter.
Nice roll up by Garen Pine. He almost got
Number
stopped on
28,
the end.
Owen Bouchard hauls in Garen Pine's pass in the flats. Goes forward, gets close to first down yardage. Looks like he got it. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wolverines
He did get it first
as the
down.
quarter comes to an end.
White Pines doing a nice job mixing it up. Direct snapped a couple to another tailback and then went back to Garen Pine for the
Yeah.
rollout and nice pass.
That was the first pass of the night, Scott,
I believe so.
for the
yeah.
completion. Yeah, so we're first down on the Superior 50 for White Pines. They're making a march. Let's see what we can get some points out of this. There's a quarterback draw. Well-designed play for a nice pickup of 4 yards for
Number
the quarterback.
19, Garen Pine on the quarterback keeper. He gets close to 5 yards, makes it second down and 5.
These kids are fun to watch. That Garen Pine looks like a senior size quarterback. He's got some great size and good ability.
Yeah, and it's nice. And, we have to give some kudos to the White Pines coaching staff. The past years they haven't had a very
Number
successful
48,
years, and
Lucas
this year,
Cruikshank
they've
with the
they've
tackle.
got some really nice talent on their team, and coaching staff is knows a lot about football, and they're great with the kids. So it's nice to see a program starting to excel.
And doing so with not great numbers. They're down to about 28 kids.
Oh, nice sweep!
Number 23, Ethan McCorkle around the right side. He
McCorkle on the
gets
carry.
18 yards and a
It
first
almost looked
down.
like a shuffle pass.
Number 6, Will Madaw with the tackle.
Looked like a shuffle pass from the quarterback on a redirection run.
Looks like 15 yards on the gain.
Yeah, that was a great play.
Bring up first down on the Superior Heights 32.
Nice design. And one thing you will see is a lot of misdirection in junior football, and it's one thing you got to key on. And if you can execute, you're very successful with it.
Yeah.
Again, there's a fake counter. Beautiful run upside him, met by
18, Nicholas Loudon on the carry. He gets
Two
looks like
Superior
5
Heights.
yards. There is a flag down.
There is a flag, but that was a very nice play. Nice run up the middle, and hit hard, which is great. Nice tackle at the 26-yard line. Flag thrown, so we'll see what the flag was.
Great form on the tackle. Great wrap. Brought him down.
They're talking to the White Pines captain, so I'm assuming it's going to go against Superior, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was a encroachment. or a face mask. We'll wait and see.
Either way, it's going to look like a
So it
predominantly
looks like
run
a
game
face
tonight.
mask
We've got
penalty
18
against the Superior
routed
Heights
from White Pines
Steelhawks.
versus
ball
the
will
other
be
18
advanced
on the
15 yards
Steelhawk
down to
side.
about the 11-yard line.
Travis
Will be
Snoop.
first down and 10.
So it was a face mask. So they're going to bring that 15 yards, as Scotty said. So now they're threatening to score now. White Pines on the charge. Some nice design plays and obviously some help with that face mask. They're on Superior 11-yard line with the charge.
And they're staying on the ground. Quick little
There's a pitch out to the number 23, Ethan McCorkle. Does he get to the corner? He's out at the
No
1-yard
sign yet.
line.
Number 23, Ethan McCorkle around the right side. Looks like he gets down to about the 1.
Great
little
run.
scamper
And I
inside
believe
the
he
one.
did get a first down there.
Yeah.
So it's first down and a half
Number
a yard.
32, Max Clement with the tackle.
Thanks to our
Max
assistant,
Clement
Matty
on-
Tucker, who spotted that the first down for us. The legend of Sault Ste Marie,
So it's going to be first
Sioux
and goal.
Steelers, Matty Tucker.
Just ask him. Inside the one, they'll 4 tries from here as long as they hang on to the ball. Garen Pine with the carry.
Garen
More
Pine with
flags again.
With the quarterback keep, well played by
19
Superior
Garen Pine on the
defense,
carry.
but
He
there
brought
is
down for a loss.
there's a
There is
flag.
a flag down.
Looks like laundry day. Lots of dishcloths out.
getting windy.
The noise you'll hear on the
Number
radio is the
47,
wind
Kevin
blowing our
Jones with
tarp.
the tackle for the Superior Heights
So we
Steelhawks.
apologize for that.
It's not the heavy breathing.
Wait to see what happens on the penalty. We've got a few flags. Looks like the referee is talking to the White Pines again, which means they'll shorten the distance to the goal and probably replay first down.
So it'll be first and half a yard again, White Pines. This will be an incredible stop if Superior can
So it's
hold them.
offside against the defense. The down will be repeated. First and goal.
Looks like they'll bring their big boys in, stack in the middle. Nobody over top of center though, so we'll see if we got a sneak. Pine deep. He's going
There's
to
a rollout
He's
again.
Looking for a screen.
Well-designed play. That play was there. Number 51 out for the pass.
Quarterback Garen Pines pass. and
Steve
number
Nolan Day.
51, Steve Day Nolan is incomplete. Be second down and goal.
Perfect ball.
Well designed. That was nice.
Ball floated a little bit in the air, but he had an opportunity to make the completion and scamper in for
So
the yard.
they're really using that pitch play as a design, and they came out of that with an option pass, which was beautiful.
And there they are with their first run in, which
Number
was
23.
Number 23,
Up the gut,
Ethan
Ethan
McCorkle
McCorkle.
for the Wolverine touchdown, and is now 13-6.
Ethan McCorkle, great run. Again, their offensive line is opening up holes. He was untouched into the end zone. So, as you heard in the background, 13-6. We're just awaiting the extra point from White Pines.
And with four attempts from inside the one, it's hard not to come away with points.
With
on that
junior
one.
football,
But
correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So number 23.
Back in the day when Scotty McPherson was a defensive end for the St. Mary's Knights, you'd need 8 or 9 plays to get it
Convert
in.
is up
But
and good, but there is a flag
those days
down.
are long gone, eh, Scotty?
Well, thanks to Mark Lesage for being my bookend on that side. That they ran away from him and right to me. So
Yeah, those were the days, right? Those were the days. Great legendary football from St. Mary's. When we met up with the Core Colts, it was always a battle back then, and still is today.
it is. Cora having the upper hand these last few years, but you got to play the game, as they say, and we're looking forward to some great football this weekend. Back to this game, it's 9:35 to go in the first half. Second quarter, 13-7. After
So the penalty is against the Superior Heights
The
Steelhawks.
White Pines march down the
Convert is
field
good.
and
The score is now
convert the
13-7.
touchdown.
The penalty will
again,
be
13-7.
will be on the kickoff.
Penalty on the extra point will be tacked on to the kickoff, and Superior Heights will get the ball. Nice to see a nice close game. Last game ended in a 35-7 win for the White Pines Wolverines. So it's nice to see it a little closer today. And we're going to have a great game. The fans are in for a real great finish here. It's back to the White Pines program, who's struggled last little bit. They have gone, I'll say, maybe 10 years without a win until the 2 earlier this season. So they're 2-2, or I believe, or 2-1. with a great start to the season. Talking to the coaches, they're looking to maybe expand to the senior division next year and hoping for 31 student players to come out and grace the field in senior uniforms. Which
Yeah,
will
the
be great.
program's starting to pick up. And again, you owe that success obviously to the program that it's by committee, coaches, the board itself. So enrollment obviously has a lot to do with it for the schools in St. Mary's. The enrollment's down a bit from a few of the schools, but you know what? It's looking good, and as Scotty said, hopefully a senior program next year for the White Pines Wolverines, which would be great because as of now, I believe we only have the 3 senior programs: Cora, St. Mary's, and Superior. It'd be nice to round off to four teams.
Kickoff from White Pines. Kick deep to 18. 18 is Ben Trevisnute, of course.
Yeah, we hear that name a lot.
We are, and we're going to continue to do
Number
that.
18, Ben Trevisnute on the
A nice
kickoff
return of about
He
12,
brings it
15
out to
yards. Brings it out to
the
the 40.
40-yard line. Will be first down and 10. Superior Heights on their own 40.
Back to the White Pines program. Their
Number
lack of
24,
success lately
Adam
hasn't
Hassan
been because they
with the
don't have the athletes. They just sometimes miss on the numbers, and it's a war of attrition out here with injuries and illness. They've put up a good battle and just run out of gas on 3rd and 4th.
Well, and on that note, Scotty, apparently was what I gather is it's player safety. So I believe you need. I think it's 18. It used to be 22, and due to player safety, you can't have anything less than that because then you've got kids going both ways the whole game,
timeout call by
jeopardizing
White Pines
the safety of the
Wolverines.
players. So it's understandable, but again, being a football fan and a football coach locally here in Sault Ste. Marie, it's always nice to see more teams in the program.
Absolutely. And going on to next year, White Pines would graduate many of these players up to the senior program, and they have some students now that would be eligible to play senior, and they'll come back next year in their victory lap or in the grade 12 year and round out a good team and
Absolutely.
some great athletes at the school. So we're looking forward to seeing that. They might have a few growing pains to start, but it starts at the bottom, and Will Bazois is making his way and come over from Cora. Sold all of his brown and yellow hoodies for the green and white, and
I think he gave them all to his father.
yeah.
I see senior Baswa down below still supporting his gold, which is always great to see. A lot of proud football fans in Sault Ste. Marie to their schools and their past. But it's always great, there's always that battle between us, St. Mary's, and Cora. But at the end of it, you have some great friendships, lifelong with the other teams, and that's the best thing about it.
Absolutely. And we're going to run the ball again. Trevisnute gets tripped up after a gain of 4.
Number 18, Ben Trevisnute on the carry. He gets out to the 45. It'll be second down and 6.
Well, it's a great start to this Thanksgiving weekend. We've got football tonight. We've got 2 games tomorrow.
56, Austin.
Hopefully
Crowley
some turkey dinners for those listeners and viewers. And then again, NFL starts up on Sunday again. So the weather looks great. So hopefully everybody gets out and enjoys some family time this weekend.
A little shout out to Nima, who's going to put a little extra stuffing on the plate for me, and looking forward to a great weekend. Following a great few days of football.
Number 38.
Number 39, Nick Deering.
Number 39, Nick Deering on the carry. He gets the first down. He's tackled by number 8, Neshoba Moore.
It was a nice run
It'll
outside.
be first down and 10 for the Steelhawks on their own 54-yard line.
That right tackle is really working hard. He's sealing the end, creating the space outside for Deering to run. It's great to see the seal blocks on these young players. Fantastic to watch.
Neshoba Moore on the tackle. You're going to hear his name a lot as well. Coach Baswa is very high on him. He's going to lead that defense.
This is Trevor's doing with the pitch. Well played defensively by White Pines. Met by 3 or 4. Number 8, Neshoba Moore.
By number 8, Neshoba Moore. He's second down and 8.
That'll help with the tackle from Nicholas Loudit. Obviously playing both ways and doing double duty. And let's hope they can keep the gas in the tank and keep pushing through to the second half. All right, we're thrilled to partner today with local businesses to help recognize and reward our outstanding players. So today, for the Domino's Sault Ste. Marie, They have generously provided us with a free medium pizza certificate along with Team Essential, who has generously provided a Player of the Game t-shirt to the recipients for every game of Sault Sports broadcast.
Here's a great run. Sorry to interrupt you, Scotty, but a beautiful run by number 39, Nick Deering. Almost caught by number 23. That's a scamper for 55 yards.
Nick
What a beautiful
Deering with
run.
the 54-yard touchdown.
Sorry that you had your eyes down.
Superior Heights Steelhawks extend their lead to
No flags on the
19-7.
play. Ethan McCorkle with a great effort to catch up to the run by Nick Deering, I believe. Almost caught him at the 4.
54 yards.
Deering goes in, 54-yard on the scamper for a touchdown.
It looked like he was caught here after a 12-yard gain, but he got outside and obviously got to another gear, which was great.
Yeah.
Again, sorry, the shout out to our sponsors, Scotty mentioned during that run.
So Domino's again and Team Essentials providing swag and some pizza to the players of the game, which will
Number
be announced
20,
later on the
number
broadcast.
10, Dylan Wooten. Convert is up and good. And it's 20-7.
Dylan Wooten with the kick, the extra point afterwards brings it to 20-7. So 13-point game, 7:07 left in the second quarter, approaching halftime. And we've got ourselves an excellent contest here. Not too late to grab a blanket and jacket. Come on down here with your toque and watch second half. Great
Well,
action,
if
great action.
you take away that long run by Superior and it's a scrum. So clean up a few things and they're going to get back into it. So White Pines going to get the ball at 7:07 left in the second, and hopefully again they can hammer their ground attack like they did in the first quarter. Was very successful, and we're going to make a game of this.
Well, it's fun to watch. It's better to play, but we got the best seat in the house, and we're glad to bring it to you, courtesy of Sault Sports. We're waiting on the kick now. It looks like they may try another onside kick. They got overload on the left side. There, it looks like they're short a man, which is often a problem in junior. A lot of kids going both ways and forgetting their assignments, but it looks like now we're 47 entering the play. They will have enough to kick off. And who's back deep to catch? Looks like number 4.
And 18, Travis Newt. So kick to 4. They're trying to stay away from Travis Newt. He's probably got over 100 yards in rushing so far. Number 24, Andrew Hassan.
Nice play. Jacob Day also back for
Number
the return.
24
on the return.
Hassan
There is a late flag
on
on the play.
There is a late flag.
I'm not sure what this was about. It was after the play, a dead ball foul. So let's wait to see what the
Number 10,
what the flag
Dylan
is.
Wooten with the tackle for the Superior Heights Steelhawks.
After the play is usually an objectionable conduct or a late hit. So we'll see what the referee face mask on
It's going to be
Superior.
a face masking penalty against the Superior Heights Steelhawks. The ball will be advanced 15 yards.
You know, and that hurt
Going to
them.
the 45-yard line.
That hurt
First
them
down
early in
and
the
10, White
quarter
Pines.
when they could have shut White Pines down on that nice drive. Again, penalties. Coming from a coach, penalties will kill you. You can't win a game with too many penalties. Obviously, penalties and turnovers are your two crucial items of the game that you want to keep to a minimum. But again, like Scott said, it's junior football. There's a huge learning curve from SMFL to high school. And then again from the junior program to the senior programs at each level.
Momentum playing a big part of that. So
23 McCorkle run around, missed tackle. It's a
Number 23,
little carry of
Ethan
2 or 3
McCorkle
yards
goes
maybe.
right and looks like about 3 yards, makes it second down and 7.
Looks like Superior made a little adjustment at the quarter because White Pines was very successful in the first
Number
quarter with their
47,
outside
Kevin
runs.
Jones with the tackle.
And again, like you heard Jimmy Monaco in the background, Jones, great outside tackle in open space.
and instead of starting deep to start this drive, White Pine starts at the 45 and making their way after short gain, 2nd and 8. Inside handoff to 18. Looks like Loudon again with the call.
Number 18, Nicholas Loudon on the carry. He gets out to close to midfield. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Out to the 54. Looks like a gain of 3 or
Number
4.
40, Logan Deering with
Oh,
the
my
tackle.
apologies. I guess I had said that
With
Travis
help from
Newt,
number 48,
18. I'm getting
Lucas
the 18s mixed up,
Cruikshank.
but I guess you're getting 18s from both sides.
Yeah, 2 feature keys for each team, the 18s on each team, and we misidentified one, but allowed it for White Pines, and of course Travis Newt on the Steelhawk side.
Quarterback keep. Ethan McCorkle.
Number
Direct
23,
snap.
McCorkle on the carry. Looks like
There's
he
a short
stopped short of the
carry.
first down.
Maybe
Fourth
a gain
down
of
and about
1 or 2.
1.5.
So we're going to go 4th down and 2. Let's see what they decide. Their run game has been decent.
Grayson Monero
if I were
for the Steelhawks.
if I were the Wolverines coach, I think I'd attempt it, but we'll see if they're. Looks like they're bringing on the punt team. Good choice. It's windy. You want to play field position here, especially with 5 minutes 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Field position's everything when you get down late in the quarter.
And Matty Tucker is hoping for a fake, some trickery here. We'll see what they do. Punter back to
and it is a direct snap to number 8.
And a stop on the play.
And it is stopped by the Superior.
Shoba Moore on the fake punt. Looks like he stopped short of the
Number
first down,
47,
Superior Heights Steelhawks
Jaden
take
Caldwell
over.
with a stop and open field tackle. What a fantastic play.
Number
Denies the first
47,
down.
Kevin Jones.
The Shoba Moore with the effort. Nice run up the middle, but it was brought to a stop by the great rush of the Steelhawks. So looks like a turnover on downs. It's going to be Steelhawk ball from the 54 of White Pines.
Yeah, and still lots of time for Superior to make a score with 5 minutes 6 seconds left. If I was a coach, it's you want to push it, but play it safe, keep it on the ground, tighten up the ball, protect the ball as you're going down, and let's see if they can make a score before the end of the quarter.
And you wouldn't expect to be in the air today, based on what has happened so far in the first half.
Fullback 64, Albert Perot.
Number 64, Albert Perot on the
With
carry.
a 5 or
Gets
6
out
yard
to
carry.
the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Perot with the carry, and still
Number 51,
Steelhawks happy
Steve
to
Day
pound it
Nolan
along the
with
ground,
tackle for the
grind
White
it
Pines
out, wear down
Wolverines.
the clock. They'll have to keep an eye on the clock, though, to make sure that they don't run out of time.
And it's nice to see. I stress to my kids on the field. One play is not going to wear the defense out. So if you can pound the rock and successful with it, run after run after run, you're going to weaken the defense. And it looks like Superior's going to try that with the remaining 4 minutes left in this quarter.
And with Superior Heights having close to 50 kids.
Trevor's doing with some nifty moves, and he's off to the races. A great open field tackle by
18,
Ethan
Ben
McCorkle.
Trevisnude with another nice run.
Wow.
He's tackled at about the 29.
Sure,
It's going to be 1st down and 10.
23, Ethan McCorkle on the tackle.
23, Ethan McCorkle with the tackle.
McCorkle having a great game on both sides of the ball as well.
Scotty, that was a game. There was a touchdown saving play. Great open field tackle. And again, in junior football, great to see that as there's not a lot of kids with that talent at this level.
And cuts the field in half for the Superior Heights Steelhawks. It brings up 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line, meter line. So number 9 under center, Chase Girasolo hands off to.
It's a counter play. Great outside run, and he's end zone in sight, and he gets brought down at the 6-yard line by again.
Number 39,
number 18.
Nick Deering with another nice run. He brings
Loud
it down
it.
inside the 10
With
the
a great
1st and goal.
tackle.
18,
And
Nicholas
again,
Loudon with the tackle.
we haven't mentioned his name a lot, but the quarterback number 9, Chase Girasolo, is doing a great job hiding the ball or showing misdirection and doing an efficient job handling the ball to his running backs and showing fake and running that offense. So
Well, his momentum is nice. It's a nice pace. He's keeping the game going. He's not excited back there. He's safe with the ball, which is really nice to see in a junior quarterback.
yeah.
Again, inside carry to 18, Travis Newt, down to about the half-yard
18,
line.
Ben Trevisnude brings it down to the 1. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
51, Steve Day Nolan with the tackle.
And as we highlight all these running backs and these feature players, you have to remember that there's always 12 men on a field trying to battle for you. 64 there with a great block to Springham. Line is getting off the ball, creating great 2-3 yards before the back even makes contact. So they were marching the ball well.
Looks like we're going to see a misdirection. Fullback number 64 again, Albert Perreault with
Number 64,
beautiful
Albert
run.
Perreault powers into the end zone, and
Their offensive
Superior
line
Heights
is working
Steelhawks
hard.
extend their
They're
lead
getting off the ball nice
26
and
to 7.
fast, creating big holes. And even though they're only open for a split second, Perreault eager to get to that hole for the score, brings it 26-7. We're just waiting for the extra point.
It's nice to see Coach Jared Klooster rewarding Perreault for doing the dirty work underneath and giving him a touch for the touchdown from inside.
Bad snap. Does he still get it in? And the kick is good, Scotty.
The convert by number 10, Dylan Wooten, sneaks in, and it's
Dylan
27
Wooten with the
to
convert just made it over after a touchy snap. Holder was able to corral the ball and set it, and just over the bar. Makes it 27 to 7. 2:49 left, so don't rule out the the White Pines Wolverines. They have another shot through almost 3 minutes to bounce back and hope for little closes before half.
Yeah, they're as I said earlier. St. Mary's Knights had some trouble with the Wolverine last week, and you know what? They're gritty. They want to win. They want to prove something. It's all by committee. There's not just the one superstar. They win as a team, they lose as a team, and again, the coaches have them playing pretty good. They're playing for each other. They've got something to prove. The last few years, again, like Scotty had said, the program has faltered a bit, not because of talent, but obviously because of numbers. And this is great for the high school program.
Absolutely. And with every win and even the losses, we learn a bit more about our game and how to dig deep and find another gear. So maybe in the second half we can see them bounce back and tighten the
Number 4, Jacob Day with the kick return. Trying to go wide, puts the brakes on, goes back the other way and is caught from behind. And the flag at the back of the play.
Number 4, Jacob Day on the return. He gets out to the 29-yard line.
Is it a block in the back or a face mask? We'll wait to see.
Good contain, 28 on the
holding White Pines.
Number 28, Jacob Nelson on the tackle for the Steelhawks.
Nice job containing after the runner made a comeback to the left side. Was brought down. We'll see what the flag is about.
So 2:41 left in the second quarter. White Pines is going to take over.
So the penalty is against the
Looks like it's going to be at
Wolverines.
their 22-yard line, first down, and let's see if they can march down and make something of this. 2:41 left. They can put some points on the board, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal. Anything's nice to get into the half with some momentum.
So it's a holding penalty against the White Pines Wolverines. The ball will be moved back 10 yards. It'll be first down and 10. White Pines from the 20-yard line.
As we get closer to the end of the half, you might, with 70, 80 meters to march, you might see Garen Pine put the ball in the air. Strong quarterback, big arm. He's got some weapons deep.
Yeah, they have some nice receivers.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, and if he has the time in the backfield to set or even on the run, roll out and find a receiver, you see that the Superior Heights secondary is rolled up and they may have an option here late in the quarter.
23 outside run, beautiful block on the outside, and he's off to the races. Great tackle on the outside, but beautiful run for a carry of 25 yards or 20 yards.
Around the right side, he gets 20 yards and a first down. He's tackled by number 6, Will.
It's a great block from the receiver on the wide side. I'm just trying to find his number. He sealed that end, and he sprung McCorkle for an 18 or 20-yard carry. Well done.
So lots of big plays. Both defenses will have to tighten it up, and that's hard to do against some high-powered offenses like you see today. But second half will bring some great excitement, but 2:29 to go. We still don't go to the fridge yet. We are underway with some great action here.
Quarterback keep, and he's off to the races.
That could be Pine.
Number 19, Garen Pine, brought down. No, he's not. It's a missed tackle, and he's throwing guys around. Beautiful run for Pine.
Nice run by number 19, Garen Pine. He gets
slow to get up.
47 yards and a first down.
What a beautiful run. Pine is slow to get up. He may have just tweaked his
number 47,
his
Kevin
ankle.
Jones on the tackle for the Superior.
They're giving him a
Steelhawks.
little time to get up. Looks like he'll be fine, but maybe he just needs a blow. That was a 47-yard carry. Great run.
If I were to run that far, I'd need to take a cab home. So great job by Pine. He's a tough customer. He'll be back in as soon as he can. He'll have to take a couple plays out, 3 plays. So
It's an injury timeout.
they might have to go to Ethan McCorkle at the helm, but he's shown that he's able to run this offense and do a great job. So Pine will be back after 3 plays and rejoining his troops marching down. 2:18 left in the half.
And don't forget tonight, big NFL game on. I believe it's Denver against the Colts. A lot of big Denver fans out there. A good friend of mine, Michael Magley. He's always excited to watch the game.
He's excited to start watching the game.
I'm sure he's
disappointment.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not happy with the start of the season, but good things to come.
Of course, number 52 as well, Scotty Booth, a longtime Broncos fan. Fantastic ball player in his own right.
Sir James Dunn.
Sir James Dunn.
Yeah, the Sir James Dunn.
What
a great football program they had there.
They did with
after he left. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Boother. No, great program. I know they were always a battle when I played for St. Mary's. The speed they had coming out of the back, the linemen. Back it was different. We had 6 or 7 schools that played, and everybody had a chance every year. And it's sad to see that there's only 4 schools playing now, because back then 7 schools, 7 programs. Fantastic football.
Yeah, and some coaching legends. You speaking of Sir James Dunn, both Dick Joy and John Kovich.
John Kovich, right?
Absolutely. Some of the great coaches to dot the landscape in the Sioux for coaching prowess. And
looks like Neshoba Moore. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, Neshoba Moore looks to be lined up as a quarterback to replace Pine.
And quarterback's out, spread out wide.
So they got some trickery here for us. Moore takes a snap, hands to 18. Met immediately
from Loudet.
Hand off to number 18, Nicholas Loudet. He's stopped for a loss, makes it 2nd down and 12.
They're trying to mix some plays up. 2:13 left
Number
in the second quarter.
Lucas
27-7 in favor of Superior Heights. White Pines looking to make some noise here, but they just got pushed back a few yards. So they're going to reset and start back on the 28-yard line of Superior. 2nd down.
Great surge by the defensive line for the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Met in the backfield was Loudet. We'll try again. 2nd and 12. There's a roll. Oh,
Neshoba Moore again under center, but well played by the defense. The lineman, number 63. I'll tell you, he's impressive. Wyatt Erb. He's been in the backfield a lot this first half, and I'm sure you're going to see him in the backfield more. He's gaining energy. He's gaining confidence, and he's going to make some noise in the second half, I'm sure. Superior's down. Their linemen are down, ready for the next play. Doesn't look like they're weathered. So we got a little injury timeout here. Number 8, Neshoba Moore.
They appear fresh. 62, Grayson Monero inside. We got Wyatt Erb and who is it, 69? No. The down 3 in the front line for Superior Heights, looking sharp and getting off the ball well. As you mentioned, Moore is in the backfield with an injury timeout. Hopefully he's all right. And looks like 23, Ethan McCorkle is preparing to take the reins at quarterback. Speaking to the coach right now.
Well, he's up and running. Just for the viewers and the listeners, junior football, anytime there's an injury timeout, that player has to stay out for 3 plays for player safety. He'll get checked out on the sideline, and we're hope to see him back in the 4th play. And hopefully there is a 4th play for White Pines. They've got 3rd down and 17. A little bit of an uphill battle, but you know what? They stick to the basics here. They ran the ball very well in the first quarter, and I think they get back to that and get a nice push from their offensive line. I think they'll fare well.
Been stuffed up the middle, so maybe we'll see a sweep or maybe even a roll out to a pass. Secondary for the Superior Heights is all rolled up, so might surprise somebody with a deep route.
Little movement in the back, yeah.
24 with the
24,
carry.
Hassan. Met quick by committee of Superior Heights tacklers.
Met immediately by a slew of Steelhawks.
Again, leading the charge, 63, Wyatt Erb. You hear his name a lot tonight. Well played. So 4th down and 19.
Interesting story. Number 24 for White Pines Wolverines, Adam Hassan, is actually an ELL student from Central Africa.
Is that right?
I was speaking with the coach, and they mentioned that he's new to the country and new to White Pines, obviously,
That's
and
fantastic.
new to the English language. So they were quite surprised that he's able to pick up the playbook as well as he has.
Looks like White Pines going for it on 4th down. He gets back to pass, and a beautiful pass it is.
Oh.
And he was there right through the hands of number 18 and 11. Actually went through both their hands, a beautifully thrown
Quarterback
ball.
Aaron Pines' pass falls incomplete, and the Superior Heights Steelhawks will take over 1st down and 10.
The
for their own
receiver did get
35.
behind coverage, and it looked to be a completion.
He had two deep receivers, both open behind the secondary, and it looks like they both end up in the same area. So
And a well-thrown ball.
maybe a mix-up in routes, but Garen Pine with a ball catchable at least. Looks like 1st and 10 from the 35. Superior Heights still has a chance to rock and roll. 1:03 left on the clock. Lots of time for a march. Let's see if White Pines can stop them and take a little bit of momentum away from the
Yeah, a
Superior
good
Heights
defensive
Steelhawks.
stand would be good, even if they don't get any points at the end of the quarter for White Pines. If there's a defensive stand here, that'll encourage them and get some momentum going into half.
As we wait for them to set up 1st down, we'd like to mention our sponsors again. Make sure you support these local sponsors who are supporting Sault Ste Marie football at the high school level. Don't forget KISS 100.5 on the radio, Country 104.3. Also Team Essentials. And again, a great shout out to both our school boards, the Oklahoma District and the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board. 1:03 to go, like I said, 27-7. It's Mike Parlow, Scott McPherson at the wheel. We're going to take a break for 10 minutes at the half.
Now, Scotty, you pardon me. You teach at the elementary level. Do you see any of your students playing in these games?
A lot of these kids have come through the ranks at our elementary schools, and we obviously don't have a football program in the schools, but they have been athletes in basketball and track and football and baseball and volleyball. So you see a lot of great athletes.
Nice outside run by number 18, Travis Newt. Brought down by number 18, Nicholas Louded.
18, Ben Trevisanu with another nice run. He goes around the right side for 19 yards and a 1st down.
He ever having a nice game. Slow to get up,
Number
a little bit of a
18,
limp.
Nicholas Louded with the tackle for the Wolverines.
But I'll tell you, that kid, not a big kid, but he runs hard. Looks like a tough kid. It's fun to watch.
He's getting a lot of asks and has met the challenge so far. So let's hope he stays healthy and
Absolutely.
gives them a chance in the second half.
A little bit of a limp, but looks like the mentality of him is there'll be lots of time to rest at halftime. 40 seconds left in the 1st half.
Clock is running, down to 37 seconds on the clock. 39 with the ball.
Run up the middle. Nick Deering with a beautiful run. The hole really opened up there.
Number 39, Nick Deering,
again,
he goes straight
I
ahead
said
for
it
another 1st
2 or
down.
3 times.
1st down and 10
Superior's
Steelhawks
front
on the
line.
Wolverines 45-yard
They're
line.
doing a fantastic job opening up those 2 and 3 holes. Again,
51, Steve Dano
being a
and
coach, it's
on
nice
the
to see
tackle.
when your hogs at the front are making plays. They don't tire out. A lot of people think that the offensive line tires out, but when they're gaining and they see their running back running for a lot of yards, they just gain experience. Number 9 back to pass, complete to number 39, Nick Deering, in for the touchdown. Great passing catch for a touchdown.
Deering pointing to his lead blocker, Will Madaw, to get out and give him one last spring to the end zone. 6 did enough to make that happen, and Deering runs it in, which they are very fortunate to complete that pass and score before the half because clock was running.
Number 9,
Down to
Chase
5.7
Tarasolo's
seconds
pass
left.
is complete to number 39, Nick Deering. He races 45 yards for the touchdown, and the Steelhawks extend their lead.
Chase Charasola with a nice pass, not asked to throw much this game, but he's been effective in the chances that he's had, taking advantage of the opportunity. Flag on the play.
Kick is up.
Flag down.
Another flag
Usually,
from the far side, offside.
Usually an offside.
That's what we suspect. We'll
From
wait
that-
to
from
hear
that
the call
spot.
from the refs.
And of course, all these kids with all-star parents. Of course, John Cherasolo, Chase's dad, was an athlete at Sir James Dunn as well. And a lot of these names are familiar to me from years past with playing with their moms and dads who are obviously great athletes and have handed that down. So,
Scotty, I'm surprised that you can remember that far back.
Well,
we're going, what, 35 years?
35 years.
You know, I'm always looking to give you a shout out, anytime I can.
Yeah, or a shot in the arm. Love it. No, back in the days of leather helmets and
right? Absolutely.
Now these are $1,000 helmets with all the concussion protection.
Yeah, isn't that the truth, eh? Yeah, last meeting with these two, White Pines actually had the victory.
And, is up and good.
It was all White Pines on the ground the first meeting with them, but you know what? Quick to call back. Superior's doing a heck of a job on the ground. Their outside runs, I'll tell you, once they get outside, they've got some speed on the edge. I'll tell you, as a coach, it's maddening when you have a kid that gets to the outside, number one, and then he's gone down the sidelines. But hopefully White Pines will clean that up at half. They'll make some adjustments. Their coaching staff is well versed in that. So you're looking to see some different defense coming out in the second half, I'm sure, with Coach Baz and Bujold.
If you listen in the locker room, you'll hear a lot of the word contain, and you'll get the outside guys to push it back towards the middle, and hopefully they'll be able to make change. Like you mentioned, 35-7 was the score last game in a final where White Pines dominated. Now we have a flip of the table with 34-7 going to the half, barring something exciting here at 5.7 seconds left. But stay tuned because anything can happen in junior football. So we got an overload again to the left, which is a unique setup I haven't seen in some time, but maybe they're going to try some.
Well, and they've set up like this a few times, and they haven't gone to the onside kick yet. So I don't know if it's something that is unique to them, but let's see if we see an onside now.
And I think.
No, and again we go the opposite way for an onside, and well done by number 17, Zach Matisse.
The kickoff is
you're always taught as a junior player, if there's an onside kick, don't try to be a hero. Get the ball protected, go down. As we all know, junior football, as soon as your knees touch down,
the play is stopped.
As you know, it's a tough call. You're going to have half of the defensive line coming to crash down on you. So protect the ball. First thing is secure it, go down, and save yourself a fumble recovery again going into the half. So well done to number 17, Matthias.
He also allowed his team to another play. Now we're down to 4.2. Kickoff.
Pines takes the timeout.
Second and a half ticked off the clock, but allows them one chance for a Hail Mary.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to see some sort of a trickery. You've got Coach Bujold coming up with a clipboard. Something's cooking.
And judging by the last pass by Garen Pine, who has had two deep receivers open and available, we might see something to that effect again. Well, the wind is picking up here. We're going to be looking for an exciting second half. Again, 34-7 with 4.2. One last-ditch effort by the White Pines Wolverines. Hopefully we'll see something exciting. So stay tuned. We're on the edge of our seats here. Thanks for tuning in to Saultsports. Stay with us for the final play here, barring penalty. And like I said, we're going to take a 10-minute break at halftime to allow you to get the poppers in the oven. Mix your favorite drink. And
it's funny weather we've had this past week. I know at practice yesterday it was 20 degrees, putting suntan lotion on and getting on the field and coaching up the kids. And then at turn of events, you come here and it's 5 degrees, windy. But both squads, doesn't look like they're bothered by it. They're doing a great job. Pine back to pass, and he overthrows his receiver. He was open. Beautiful pass, though. Number 8, Nicholas or Nashoba Moore was open, just a little
So the
overthrown.
pass
So
is incomplete,
we're going to
and
go to
that
half.
brings us to halftime.
34-7
Score of the Superior Heights.
Superior
Steelhawks
Heights.
34,
Stay tuned.
the White
And
Pines Wolverines
as Scotty
7.
said, get your pies in the oven and mix a drink. And we'll see you here in, I believe, 15 minutes. 10 minutes, sorry.
Heights, where the Superior Heights Steelhawks are leading 34-7. Second half coming up. Got a great game underway. A beautiful night. Looks like the rain's going to hold off. The lights are on. Thursday night lights are in effect.
Well, I want to put a shout out to Sarah Parlow for the halftime snack. Eh?
Absolutely.
That was fantastic. I didn't think I would have trouble finishing something in 10 minutes.
Well, and thanks to you, Mike, for the encouragement, because that halftime workout with the one-handed push-ups was a great way to get the blood pumping, ready for our second half. So
anything I can do for you, kid.
Hey.
All right, well, here we are. We're ready to start off, and again, Superior Heights.
Second half, the White Pines
ready to kick off.
will be receiving the kickoff.
Carved up and ready for a second half.
And a shout out to our referees today. We see a lot of ex-legends out there. Seth Kahn patrolling the sidelines. Great coach in his own right. See Donnie Chow, formerly of House of Chow, my boss 35 years ago. Still throwing mile-high penalty flags. Well done, Donnie. Robbie Greb, my former coach at St. Mary's, who
Did
won.
a nice kick. Yeah, Grevy was a coach at St. Mary's. He coached the defense while he played there as well.
Game underway. We got the kickoff. Looks like the ball's loose.
The kickoff is fielded by.
I'll tell you what a hard
Jacob
nose Grevy
Dave for
was.
the White Pines Wolverines.
You
He brings it out to the
you always kid
34
joke
yard
around
line.
about saying, "Come on,
First
coach,
and
why
10.
don't you put your pads on?" And he's the last coach you want to ask
Number
because
47, Kevin
a lot of
Jones on
times
the
he
tackle for the
didn't need
Wolverines.
pads. He didn't need pads.
And I remember a game
For the
back
Steelhawks,
in
sorry.
87-88 where we won 35-7, but they scored on a special teams play. And come Monday, Coach Grev was on the field with his helmet and pads and taught us how to run commando.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing. Not only junior football, but all aspects of sports. It's by committee, right? And the offense can put up 20, 30 points, but if you're getting scored on, that's not committee. And a lot of head coaches have problems with that. So again. By the score 34-7, White Pines is playing a much better game than what the score portrays because there were 2 or 3 big plays from Superior that they scored. So, White Pines is putting up a battle here. Let's hopefully they can get back into the game early on, 11:42 in the third.
And again, it's 27-point lead
Looks
is
like
not
offside
insurmountable.
against the
Certainly a tough
Wolverines.
mountain to climb, but if anybody can do it, it's this White Pines offense. Is very potent with Garen Pine leading the way.
5-yard penalty, first and 15.
Some great runs from Loudon early in the first half. Hopefully everybody's healthy. Moore went down with a little injury before the half, but he looks to be ready to go. So we'll see what the second half brings.
Looks like holding against the Wolverines. Sorry, makes it first down.
Oh, was a
point.
correction on the flag. Holding, as Jimmy Monaco said, thought it was false start.
Brings it back to first and 20 now. White Pines deep in their territory.
Pitch to number 23. Oh, fake pitch to it. Well played by the defense of Superior. Their line, I'll tell you, they're doing a heck of a job scouting out that misdirection
Number 19,
run.
Garen Pine is brought down for a loss. It's going to be second down and about
Steelhawks
23.
did a better job of picking up that fake than Mr. Parlow did.
62.
Yeah, 67.
Monero
Carson
tackle.
Pettit. He's almost looks like he's a spy on the quarterback, but you don't see that very often.
Brings up second and 20.
Well, that's what happens. I don't have bifocals. I've got just a regular cheater glasses, so I can only see what's in front of me. Looking out, I count on you, Scotty, and my spotter, Matty Tux. Good run, but very nice
Number 19,
tackle.
Garen Pine on the keeper. He
by
gets
number
back to the line
6.
of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and about
Will Mado.
22.
Very nice tackle. There's the Superior Heights down.
Number
So an
39,
injury
Nick
timeout.
Deering. Number 6, Will Madaw with the tackle.
Number 63, Wyatt Erb is down. Looks like he got a little stinger. So he'll be out for 3 plays, and hopefully he'll be fine, because he's been a pretty big impact on the defense for Superior, playing well, filling those gaps, reading the play well. He's doing a very nice job tonight.
And of course, no team would be complete without its trainers and medical staff, so a big shout to them, and as they come out to attend to all these nagging injuries and taping up the guys before the game and rehabbing injuries during the off days. So.
Absolutely, and a shout out to an old trainer of mine, Scotty's brother, Mike McPherson, when I played for the Steelers in the Storm. Always there to tape my ankles, and I'll tell you, I wasn't playing a game without it, so shout out to him. Thanks, Muzz.
Muzzy, of course, stand out in his own right at Lakeway back in the day. They had some excellent teams with Eric Johns throwing quarterback, Donnie Hayward throwing the ball lefty, like Roger Staubach, and Tony Colosimo.
You're not joking.
Henry Rollinson, Mark Ciotti.
Mark Ciotti, is that right? Yeah, he was in that program.
Even the slick Willie Greco back in the day. Another standout with the Steelers when I played in 98, 96, my bad. So Lakeway, of course, celebrating their reunion this weekend. So welcome to all of our friends, past and present, from Lakeway that are making the travel up this weekend. Many from out of town. Safe travels, and enjoy your weekend. And of course, on a great Thanksgiving weekend, we want to say thank you to all our fans, some of the diehards that are here today braving the cold, and of course you watching and listening at home. Thanks to all the moms and dads that support their players. Keep cheering, stay positive, and keep up the great work. Couldn't do it without you.
Okay, injury timeouts are done. Hopefully we'll see these guys back on the field after 3 plays. They're walking around, so that's encouraging. We're back at it. Third and looks like 20 yards for White Pines. Little pitch to 23. Try the outside run, but well played by who's the corner out there?
Number 23, Ethan McCorkle on the carry.
On the carry.
No gain there, makes it 4th and long.
4th and long coming up. No decision to be
Superior
made.
number 23. I don't.
Number 6, Will Madaw with the tackle.
Well done, Will. He's really sealing that. That's the last 2 or 3 plays now. He's sealed the outside. Well coached.
Wilma Dog getting credit. Number 6 on the tackle. 4th and a
4th
bunch.
and long,
4th and 22, it looks like.
Setting up for a punt.
It looks like number 8, Moore, is back to punt. This deep, you're going to expect to kick.
Good snap. They're going to go back, and they'll take the ruse. They'll kneel.
What color is that?
They'll concede.
So the White Pines Wolverines decide to concede a safety. 2 more points for the Superior Heights Steelhawks.
Oh, pardon me, it's not a rouge. They conceded a safety. They were 2 backed up. We'll see how that works out. They didn't want to give up field position, so I believe Superior will take over on their 35, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so, yep. Giving up 2 points on the safety, but gaining some valuable field possession, so maybe they can stop them and look to an offensive series for a comeback.
Looks like the wind's picking up again. Looks for a very cold and windy TFL game tonight. For those of you who don't know, it's the TFL is the Touch Football League in Sault Ste Marie. There'll be a game going on after tonight's game at 8:30. So viewers, come on down to Superior if you're looking for another game.
That's where high school legends go to play out the string.
Absolutely.
Sponsored by Throwbacks Set.
I'm sure there's probably a few listeners and viewers that played in the TFL. Shout out to the boys on the Bombers.
Not having won any high school championships, friends like Barry Bailey and Patty DeShane set their bar high and won multiple.
Number 64, Albert
Nice hard
Pro,
job by
should head for
64.
good game, but there is a flag down.
We're gonna wait to see what the laundry is on the field.
64, of course.
There hasn't been too many flags. What have we? 4 or 5 flags. It's been a calm night
Number 51,
for the
Steve
refs.
Day Nolan with the tackle for the Wolverines.
And a well-played game by both sides.
Has been. It's been nice. They kept it between the whistles. No objectionable conduct. No,
It's a lot easier if you just say OC.
OC.
Yeah,
OC.
it's easy for us, for me, for you.
Absolutely.
But you're right.
There's a couple penalties on the play. Look like they're both against the Steelhawks.
And the teeth are starting to chatter as the wind picks up, so please bear with us. We endeavor to make this great. Here we are. Looks like a penalty.
It's going against Superior, 2 of them, but
Grab is pointing towards Superior. So we'll see where they spot the ball.
did you see what the flag was, Scotty?
I was looking at my sheets and didn't catch what the infraction was. 68 on the White Pines.
Still no signal from the refs. Not sure what. There was no late hit. There may have been a false start.
So again, 68 for White Pines is conferencing with the referee.
There was an OC on objectionable conduct on Superior. I'm not sure what happened. From here, I didn't notice anything. It was a pre-snap. One of the flags was a pre-snap, so that would have given.
I jinxed it by saying objectionable conduct, and now we have one. So
yeah, that would have given indication pre-snap of a false start in the offense. But apparently there must have been something. I don't know if something was said in the huddle, but nonetheless, it's going to be first and looks like first and
tempers may be running
35
high.
For Superior.
Puts White Pines in a great position.
First and 30 from the Superior 15. They're digging themselves a hole. Not sure really what the flags were, but we'll.
So I believe it's a mouth guard penalty against the Steelhawks and a objectionable conduct penalty against the Steelhawks. That'll make it first down and 30.
So a mouth guard penalty followed by an objectionable conduct.
Now, Scotty, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't mouth guard? Do you not get a warning first? And they may have given a warning. We haven't seen, but to my understanding, a warning comes first, and then the flag. But nice hard run by 64.
Perot again.
He's a hard runner. Once he gets going,
with a nice run, he gets about 10 yards
that left
back.
side of Superior really moving the ball well. They're getting off the ball very well. And as a coach, as a line coach, I'm sure they're ecstatic about that. When you see your whole left side 5 and 10 yards down the field, there's nothing better to watch.
And some of the big boys who make a living protecting their quarterbacks and their running backs. Number 90, Andrew Church, leading the way on the left side for Superior Heights.
He rolls out. Quarterback rolls out for a nice deep pass.
Going back to the ball was
incomplete. Well defended by number 4, Jacob Day.
Quarterback Chase Charasola's pass intended for number 40. Logan Deering is incomplete. Makes it
Logan Deering, brother
19.
of Nick Deering, intended receiver. Didn't come up with it. Nice ball. Came back to it. Was unable to secure the catch.
You know, White Pines has been
20.
Their defense has been pretty decent outside of those two or three outside runs. They're not throwing on them, and their DBs look pretty comfortable out there.
They are.
Another inside counter run.
Well,
number 39, I believe it is. Nick Deering, another great run and a first down.
Big run by
so they dug themselves out of that deficit of first and 30.
Left side and 24 yards and a first down.
It's a first down on Superior 51. So they're marching the ball down nicely. Nice to come out of that big.
Nicholas Loudon on the tackle for the Wolverines.
A big first and 30 again, like I said. 2 nice big runs. And by committee, fullback, tailback. Very nice runs. Line's doing a great job, Scotty.
I think that was White Pines' best chance to snuff out the drive and turnover on downs, but obviously Steelhawks
an outside run again. Good tackle by number 8, but 18 not before he picks up 10 or 12 yards. Trevor's new.
Tackled by number 8, Neshoba Moore. First down and 10.
Moore's been busy because I'll tell you, he's been out there on an island, and those outside runs, I'll tell you, it's as a young corner, he's getting put to the test, and he's been doing well. There's been a couple outside runs that wasn't able to run down, but he's starting to shut them down. And but again, Trevor Newt's a hard runner. After 11 yards, You're hoping to get tackled. I know I'm hoping to get tackled after 11 yards. You get your first down, go down, take a breather, and ask for a sub.
A foot-long sub.
Again.
Deering again outside.
Number 39. He's running well today. Oh, and he slips 2 tackles and 3 tackles. Not before number 7 takes him down, Cooper McCauley.
Deering, but there is a flag down.
Great run by Deering, but again, here's some laundry.
And I would have been a great running back.
Objectionable conduct against the
if they had given me the ball, but Deering appeared to have the corner and making it to the sidelines and maybe more, but he keeps turning it up into traffic and ends up picking up extra yards.
Chase Sosha on the tackle. He played for St. Mary's last year. I had the chance and opportunity to coach him. Good kid, multi-sport player. I believe he plays hockey. Good little hockey player as well. And nice to see that he's succeeding in the football program at White Pines and helping them go through these stages. And I mean, sometimes they're growing pains, but no, it's nice to see Chase, a good kid.
Excellent. And the ball's on the move again.
Yeah, we had a White Pines injury. I can't see the number, Scotty. Did you?
So it's objectionable conduct against the Steelhawks after the first down. The ball's moved back 10 yards.
Another objectionable conduct.
Steelhawks on the
another penalty,
Wolverine 45-yard line.
Brings them back to the 45 of White Pines.
You know, Scotty, up until this year, I don't think I heard more than or saw more than 1 or 2 OC calls. This year, it almost seems. The refs aren't putting up with anything. And in the last 3 games that I've watched and coached, I've seen 7, 8, 9 of them. And so I'm not really sure what the rules on those are. I do know my football, but like I said, I haven't seen those flags this often.
Number 64, Albert Perot on the carry. He stopped.
And I know that the coaches have been warned, and the coaches are warning their players to play within the whistle and keep their mouth shut and avoid those calls because, as you know, those penalties backing you up, changing momentum of a game, they may even be the difference in a game. So
absolutely.
Discipline is a big part of football, and these players have to respect that and appreciate that the referees aren't going to be tolerating any of that. So let's hope they get back to
pitch to Travis Newt. Gets to the end. Nice hard run. Picks up the first down, I believe.
Ben Travis Newt around the left side. Looks like he gets the first down. He's tackled.
You can imagine that the White Pines coaches at halftime
first down
highlighted those plays that these
Steelhawks on the
Steelhawks are gaining lots of yards on, and it's a matter of execution. And they know it's coming. They haven't gone away from it. It's just a matter of the Steelhawks executing better than the Wolverines.
Well, and that's it. Absolutely. The execution of the front line, the left line is just amazing tonight. And great to see because you know what, the defensive line don't get the shout out that they deserve most games, and they're doing a ton of work out there. They're getting beaten up in the trenches, and here we go, another run outside. Number 39, is that Deering again? Great cut up and taken down by 2 Wolverines.
Nice run by number 18.
Number 8, Nishoba Moore in the tackle, and assisted by number 11, I believe it was, Benjamin Potter.
63 and 67 on the left side of the Steelhawks line. Carson Pettit and Wyatt Erb, of course, leading the way.
Number 7,
this time they went right.
Number 8, Nishoba Moore with the tackle.
Mixed things up, getting inside the 10 in the red zone. 1st and 10, 5:14 left in the third quarter. Steelhawks up 36-7.
Another injury timeout. Scotty, isn't it nice to see, me growing up as a running back, and when I look back and my linemen are right behind me 20 yards downfield, it's encouraging not only for the running backs and the tailbacks, but encouraging for the program. If you don't have good pulling guards, pulling tackles, you're dead in the water, and obviously the coaches see something in their line because they're putting White Pines to the test right now, and they're really making a push.
Yeah, and as they get along later in the game here, 3rd and 4th quarter, short bench like White Pines has is going to start to wear thin a little bit.
Absolutely.
But they're putting up a valiant fight, and hopefully they make a stand here to keep it close and give their offense a chance to get moving.
So it looks like Chase Sosha is down, hopefully just a stinger, on one knee, so maybe just a shot in the chest. nonetheless, hopefully he'll walk off the field on his own and be back out here in 3 plays.
And we mentioned the left side of the Steelhawks offensive line. A shout out to Grayson Monero, number 62, and number 66, Keegan Stanforth. Running the left side predominantly. This last 2 plays have come right, and everybody pulling their weight on the offensive line. All right. While we wait for play to resume, just going to mention a couple of our sponsors again. Don't forget to support KISS 100.5, Country 104.3 on the dial. Team Essentials for their contribution for swag for our players of the game, which will be announced shortly after the conclusion of the game. And of course to our pizza sponsors, Domino's Sault Ste Marie, who also contribute to our Player of the Game awards. All right. So back to the play. Looks like Steelhawks inside the 10. Give it to 64, Perot.
Number
and he
64.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Doesn't he rumble, eh? Isn't that fun to watch?
Number 64, Albert Perot,
That's
with
fantastic.
the touchdown run, and the White Pines Wolverines take a 42-7 lead.
That's fun to watch. And a fullback of his size have that much talent and giddy up in his step. Just barreling guys over. And again, an injury on on White Pines. He's up. He's up and ready to go. I don't know if they'll charge him the 3. Yeah, they're going to send him off just to get checked out. 3 plays. Number 51, you said, Scotty?
Xavier Rollinson, I believe, 61. He'll have to take a long walk to the sidelines. They're going to bring in a replacement and go for the extra point here. Again, number 64, Perot on the carry. Looks like a Tom Rathman type. Loves to block. Loves to run over people when asked to. But is effective carrying the ball. That was a gain of 8 in for the score. And very effective.
I'll tell you, he reminds me of my old fullback back in the day, Kenny Wilding. Always loved running behind him. He got beaten up for me. Pretty boy tailbacks always have to give a shout out to their fullbacks. There's a miss convert, but number 6, Will Madaw takes it in on the scramble.
Will Madaw picks up
for the 2-point conversion.
Loose snap and
bad snap.
goes into the end
Number
zone for a
6.
2-point
Great
conversion.
heads-up play.
Yeah, improvises nicely. Runs around end on the right side.
Smart play. And the whole team, not just him. He had blockers out there. And you know what? Kudos to the coaching staff, because I'll tell you, you cannot practice that enough. Fire, miss snaps. You can, I'll tell you, coaches go gray because of it. Believe me.
Yeah. Defense is always trying to block the kick and forget about the outside container.
Absolutely. Yep.
On a botch snap, sometimes number 6 takes it in for an extra point.
That makes it, 44-7, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Superior over top White Pines. And we're looking again for a kickoff to White Pines. We'll see how their setup is. Again, like I said, they've been setting up as the onside, and we haven't seen one to that side. So there's obviously a method to their madness, and good for them.
And sometimes they try to work these kinks out in the games ready for playoffs. So maybe they'll practice that onside kick and try to see if they can execute. Maybe too far gone today, but they might use it down the road.
There's a kickoff.
Looks like a deep, low squib. Nice bounce to number 4.
Jacob Day.
Jacob Day on the return. Let's see what he can do it.
Oh, nice cut. Good run back.
Got through. Missed
the kickoff is fielded by number 4, Jacob Day. He takes it out to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down
out to the 42 for the White Pines. Decent field position.
The clock will now be run straight time.
Straight time after 25 points?
35. After 35, they go straight time.
Points, straight time.
Obviously, that's just to discourage teams for blowouts and running the score up. You certainly don't want to see that in junior football. Discouraging to the kids because both teams, I'll tell you, they're playing with their hearts in their sleeves. A lot of injuries, and as Scotty said earlier, it's a short bench. once you get down to the end of the third, fourth quarter. Again, the whole notion of next man up is so crucial in junior football, because if you got a short bench and you're next up, it's called upon, and if you're not ready, it's going to hurt your team. And again, you practice that in, day to day, Monday to Friday, to come out and execute, and hopefully we'll see that right now. Hopefully we'll see a nice push by White Pines. We've got a timeout. Coach Boujol coming out, draw up some plays, and maybe just calm his team down and get some encouragement.
And speaking both with these coaches at practice yesterday, they both were adamant that we're trying to peak for playoffs, trying to build on and changing a few systems and fixing what wasn't working and emphasizing what was working for them. So although this game for White Pines is looking towards a loss,
it's slipping away.
They're gonna build on the positives and focus on next couple weeks and as they lead into the playoffs. 4 teams in the league, so.
Well, again, Scotty, they don't hand out championships tonight, right? It's late October, early November, and that's what we're playing for. Everybody makes the playoffs, so it's like you said earlier, just to build on what you said. It's just an opportunity here to learn, get better every day, every practice. Well played by Superior. It was a pitch right for number 23.
Nice defensive
Ethan
play
McCorkle,
by number
but it
32,
was
Max Clement.
Max Clement, well
He
played.
brings down the ball carrier for a loss of 10, makes it second down and 20.
He's stuffing that end. It's nice to see.
Yeah. That line, that play looked like it was going to yield some yards, and Max Clement came up and did a nice job on the corner. And
now, is that Maximus? Maximus Clement, is it not? Yeah.
Norm's boy.
Is it Norm or is it Chris?
Chris Clement.
It is Chris, is it?
Yeah, could well be. Yeah.
Yeah, another Viking.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Chris.
Matty Tucker.
Yeah, Matty Tucks, another fellow Viking, brother-in-law. Here's a pitch pass out to 23, trying to get to the end. Great open tackle again. My gosh, are they ever sealing the ends? That is so nice to see. Number 28,
Number 23, Ethan
Jacob
McCorkle
Nelson.
On the carry, short gain. He's tackled by number 28.
You can't say enough
Jacob
about
Nelson.
their ends. They're playing honest. And again, that's coaching, right? You could fire in as a half or as a corner, and you're over pursuing. But these kids in the corners, they're doing a great job in the outside, because White Pines getting to the edge. And if that tackle wasn't there, it's to the house. So well done, Superior, on the edge work, and well done to the coaches.
And that secondary is rolling up and playing mostly the runs. So if White Pines were to try to start something, maybe throw the ball in the air.
Good counter.
Put the ball in the air and
Number 18,
take a
Nicholas
chance
Slouted
down
on the carry.
A beautiful run.
Flag down.
Beautiful run. Again, Laundry on the field. I'm not sure
Number
what this
40,
is.
Logan Deering with the tackle.
It was more than likely a hold.
It may be a flag away from the play, which is always tough for a
Could be
coach
a hold
to take.
against
But
the Wolverines.
Yeah, it's a hold against the Wolverines.
a nice gain from the run.
It was a beautiful run. Well, it would have been a gain of 12 yards and negated again by a flag. Whether it be away from the play or not, holding's holding, and it's tough. It's a tough call. Me being a coach, I always hate to see that call because you stress it so much in practice about holding. It's a 10-yard penalty, and that hurts a team on offense. But again, there are some plays that the refs will let go if it's far enough
So
away.
it's going to be 4th down and 12.
But this obviously
for the
would
Wolverines.
have made an impact on the play. So the flag goes out. Laundry's put back in his pocket, and I'm sure we'll see it again.
Well, looking for a lineup, scrambling to get the line in order, but ready for the play.
And it's a punt.
Moore is back to punt. Gives a nice boot.
Oh, very nice punt. Number 39.
Oh,
Nick Deering fumbles the ball.
Retrieves it around the 20.
Here comes White Pines. Oh, great tackle. Fumble.
Oh, ball is out. Ball is
out.
We'll
see what happens.
Number 39, Nick Deering.
Nick Deering with the run.
51, Steve
Nolan Day?
Steve Nolan Day
on the recovery.
51 on the recovery, whether they deem it down by contact or whether they'll give the ball to the White Pines on the 35.
Steve Nolan-Day looks a little bit shooken up here.
Number 51, Steve Day Nolan with the tackle.
What a beautiful tackle. And from up here, it looked like a fumble recovery. I'm not sure what the refs are going to see. It looked like it was on impact, but they're saying
let's go to the booth. Let's look at it in replay.
Well, everybody up in the booth saying it was a fumble. Referees on the ground are saying the knee was down. That's why they get paid the big bucks, I'll tell you.
And that brings our third quarter to an end. We will start the fourth quarter, score 44-7. And did they give the ball back to Superior Heights?
I'm not sure what they called.
Yeah,
they're calling first down. Referee Grevy and just indicated first down Superior at their 34-yard line. So first down, again, like Scotty said, start of the fourth quarter, 44-7, straight time, and here we go.
So Superior Heights has a chance to close it out here. Draw inside.
There's a fumble. White Pines recover. And it is White Pines ball.
Loose ball. Looks like it's recovered by the White Pines Wolverines.
A little mishap in the backfield. Miscommunication, it looked like. The running back ran into it.
Number 11, Benjamin Potter with the
looks like Arthur Vincent
recovery.
might be the one with the
take over first down and 10.
Yeah, and you'll see this time to time when the score's a little bit out of reach right now. You'll start seeing some second and third stringers going in. They've got to get their time in too. Practice makes perfect. So maybe a little bit of miscommunication back there, but nonetheless, they're working hard. Every game they get better. Every practice they get better. So here we go. First down, White Pines. Hopefully they make a charge. Keep it on the ground and pound the rock. Little pitch pay to 24.
Well, defense by number 32.
Sniffed out. Wow.
32, Maxim Clement again on the
number
stop.
24,
Clement, what a great tackle.
He's tackled hard by number 32, Max Clement.
And it's great to see some of these grade 9s or first-year players that have come in, some without any experience, and come to practice and put in the time. It's nice to see them finally getting a chance.
Well, I'll tell you, Clement, sorry to cut you off, Scotty, but SMFL, he's a sensational player. I believe his brother played as well. Friends of the family and great family, good kid. And obviously he's shown how good of a football player he is tonight. Quarterback keep, maybe a misplay again, but nonetheless, a little scamper for 5 yards.
About 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 13.
And deservedly so. These kids work
Number
hard.
47.
Academics is obviously their first
Kevin
priority
Jones with the tackle.
as they balance athletics for high
As
school.
it was yours, Scotty? As it was yours?
Present company excluded. However, these kids do a nice job balancing some part-time jobs and dedicate much of their time to their craft, and it pays off.
Absolutely. And
the benefit is some of them have been playing SMFL for years before they get to the high school loop, which is an advantage from when we played.
We never had that.
Some of us seeing our first action in grade 9.
Yep. Yeah, because now I believe they can start. Here's a pass.
Ball's up in the air. Looks like a great pass.
Deep.
Up for grabs.
Oh, it almost picked off, but bounced back and
18.
Shoba Moore's pass intended downfield for number 18, Nicholas Loudon.
Nicholas Loudon had a chance to catch it off the deflection. Just past his outstretched hands. Shoba Moore with a 30-plus yard launch. Very nice ball.
Now, Scotty, correct me if I'm wrong. I was in Vancouver for 5 years, I believe, when SMFL really took off. What age start? 8 years old? Is it 8 years old they start?
I think it might even be earlier.
It is early, okay. I know when I came back, and my son, Seamus Parlow, he started, he played when he was 7. His older brother Liam obviously played, so they allowed him to play, but I thought it was 7 or 8 years old. But what an opportunity these kids have. They've got so many years to advance, to know the game, learn the game. Unlike what we had. We had nothing. We played soccer during the summer, and then here we go, grade 9. You're
punt goes into
doing
the end
100-meter sprints with Jack Stadnick and,
so the ball will be spotted
and
at
the boys at
20
St.
yard
Mary's.
line,
And
and
what an
Superior
opportunity they have. But
Heights,
it shows, as you said, the craft that some of these kids have is the dedication that the volunteer coaches for SMFL. It's a good program.
And it really has built and taken a little away from the hockey locally, but it has benefited our football community because in the last 20 years we have shown well at the Ontario level, whereas back in my day we'd make it as far as the NASA Championship with the Northern Ontario Poopwork Cup, and as of late we've won many Ontario championships from all kinds of different programs, Cora, St. Mary's, the Dunn in its day, Boarding had a few great runs.
Yeah,
so.
We represent very well in Ontario, and there's a lot of teams in Northern Ontario that don't want to come to Sault Ste. Marie.
Albert
A lot of good product
that
come out of Sault Ste. Marie, not only in the university level, but even the CFL. A couple of good buddies of ours. And again, that's a dedication of the volunteer coaches in Sault Ste. Marie. So well done to the volunteers in past and present, and it shows on the field.
And not only that, SMFL leads to high school, which then produces some great university talent. And in the summer, we have Sabercats program that also runs and pushes kids towards even pro contracts for some. Jordan Hoover, Verdon, to name a few.
And that's the OSFL, correct? That's the Ontario Summer Football League, correct?
That is correct, yeah. And then, of course, our Steeler program, which has won a couple of national championships back in the day.
10-yard penalty against the Steelhawks makes it first and 12.
Well, a good friend
Bernetti,
of ours, Jason
Scott
Bernetti.
Booth, Matty Tucker.
Didn't Jason just get inducted into the Sault Ste. Marie Hall of Fame?
I believe
he did, eh?
Yeah, I believe.
Sorry? The Northern Football Conference, Matty Tucker just corrected me, as he does most often. Shout out to a good friend of ours, Jason Bernetti. Well done, kid. Superior's just pound the rock. As Michael Maglu would say, you pound the rock, good success comes out. Good things happen. Yeah. Absolutely, Scotty.
Yeah, and Superior Heights is happy to just run the clock down.
Number 64, Albert Perot goes straight ahead for 7, makes it 2nd and 13.
Time to get a few touches for some new young players, and looks a little bit out of reach right now.
Steve Day Nolan with the tackle for the Wolverines.
And having spoken about the Steelers, it was great to see yesterday at practice an old teammate of mine, Brandon Lewis, helping out with the junior program here at Superior Heights. Matt Goche, another one, former Steeler standout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Helping out with their program with the juniors.
Number 38 rounds the corner. Sorry to interrupt. Another big run.
Number 39, Nick Deering on the carry. He
Deering
goes around
again.
the right side for
Scotty.
getting him about 16 and a first down.
It's great to see these legends or future legends on the
field now. Shoba Moore with the tackle.
If you bring your pen and paper, you can get some autographs from past greats.
I'll tell you, number 64, he's earning his lunch today. He's playing well. As I said earlier, I'd love to see a big kid run and run well. Fast on his feet, he's quick, he's agile, and he's putting a lot of hurt on the White Pines defenders. Yards after the hit, he's carrying kids down the field, and always fun to watch.
Much with yards after contact. Here's another one.
There's another beautiful run up the middle. That right side's really springing
number
the
40,
outside run.
Logan Deering on the carry. He gets another 18.
Logan Deering with the
so the Deering family with a
number 51, Steve
double threat.
Nolan on the tackle for the Wolverines.
Some great skaters.
Brothers or cousins, Scotty?
I believe they're twin brothers.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but my son Jack played against them in hockey. Great skaters, good athletes, and obviously fantastic at running the ball. So
that must be fun, eh? Playing with your brother on the same team, and never had a chance. My brother. 3 years older than me, always played in the senior program, a few years older than I was. But it would have been fun. Here's number.
Of course, Johnny in a league of his own, right?
Johnny's always in a league of his own, absolutely.
Very good.
Number 40, Logan
Deering.
22 yards and a first down, tackled by 51, Steve Day Nolan.
Spreading the ball around, Steve Day Nolan with another
10,
tackle.
Steelhawks on the Wolverines.
Ball on the 35, marching again, 3:34 to go. Looks like White Pines is trying to put a valiant effort forward to keep it at 44-7. Sabercats marching, doing a nice job. Once again, we remind you tomorrow, great games starting at 4:45 for the juniors, Cora versus St. Mary's. 7:30 for the senior start. Under the lights, Friday night.
Deering again, nice spin move in the middle. Great run. Oh, and he takes it outside, and he's heading for the end zone, and it tackled at the 10-yard line. Great run by Deering.
Another hard run by number 40,
wow.
Logan Deering.
He's
it's down to about the 11. It'll be first down.
Guy's got moves like Jagger. He spinning and moving, and great to see.
Great cuts. Great breakdown on a defender, and then making the move inside. Some nimble moves, looking to outshine his brother, who had the early start on the rushing lead, but Logan bring it in the fourth quarter. So
both teams have really run the ball well today. Outside of some big runs that Superior has, they both won. Here's another run by 39. Again,
number
39 Nick Deering
with the touchdown,
with the 6-point conversion. Just adding on to the score and padding his stats.
And Logan doing all the dirty work and to get him inside the red zone, and Nick celebrates and signs some autographs as the hero with the touchdown. Great game by both Deering boys, but great game by all competitors today. Although it's a little one-sided, both teams have played well, with their best effort out there. They'll take away from this game a few things to work on.
Absolutely.
And be ready for the next encounter, which will probably be in the playoffs.
Well, again, right, like we talked about, win by committee, and Superior has showed that tonight. Lots of great runs, one or two nice passes, and I'll tell you, their defense really stood up. First quarter, they made some adjustments. They were getting pushed around there for the first quarter, but coaching staff came back second quarter and made some adjustments, and they've really stood their ground, and as they say, bend don't break. And again, by committee, all sides of the balls has been doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And both offenses have shown signs of greatness, and like I said, White Pines just have to polish up a few things on defense, maybe stop that outside rush, and they'll sure to be back in the playoffs with a few different schemes, and we expect some great matchups. Excellent. So, as we continue, looks like we're going to run out the clock here. Superior Heights will kick off to virtually end the game. 24 seconds and counting. Let's look for a big return here on White Pines.
Yeah, and then a good note, a nice positive note.
And it looks like 24, which is Hassan. He turns up inside the middle.
Oh, nice run.
Nice stop by 41.
Looks like
Adam Hassan on the kickoff.
White Pines may get one or two more plays, maybe sharpen up on some offensive plays. And
41, Connor Fleet with the tackle. And there is the bell for the final game. And I'd like to give a big shout out to both teams for a wonderful game.
That's the ball game.
As we mentioned earlier, we have the players of the game by Domino's and Team Essentials, who have greatly supported our high school football. Today's players of the game for the White Pines Wolverines, number 8, Neshoba Moore, and as selected by our panel here, the MVP for the Superior Heights Steelhawks, number 39, Nick Deering. Great job on both sides of the ball for both of those players, leaders by example and with their play. So once again, thank you very much for joining us on Sault Sports. Join us again tomorrow for the senior loop, 4:45 for the juniors, 7:30 for the senior game. Matty Tucker will be here early to sign autographs.
Scotty, that was fun. Always entertaining coming out. Football under the lights in any community, I'm sure, is exciting. Having fun calling the game with you today, and looking forward to watching our boys compete tomorrow against the Cora Colts.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Good luck to both teams tomorrow, both juniors and seniors. Cora versus St. Mary's. Don't miss it. You're here on our feed from Sault Sports, or if you come on out and brave the weather, we'd love to see you here at Superior Heights. Again, tonight, 51-7 final, Superior Heights over the White Pines Wolverines. Take care, have a great one, and give thanks this weekend.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
We'll see you again soon.